breaking news here. In Franklin County, that is in West Arkansas, sheriff's deputies are working a double homicide in the Etna community. They found a man and woman both dead in a house. Now, deputies think this was an isolated incident and the two were targeted. No arrests have been made yet at this time.
All right, in other news, today is your final chance to register to vote for next month's election. You can either mail it in or you can do it in person. Isabella Moeller joins us live this morning at the Election Commission with more on what you need to know. Good morning, Isabella.
Hey, good morning, Ashley. Whether you're mailing it in or you're bringing it to your county clerk's office today, that's just it. It has to be done today. Today is the last day to register to vote before the election on November 6th. So this is the form that you have to print out. It's the Arkansas voter registration application. Pretty standard application, name, phone number, address, email address, date of birth, that kind of thing. Print it out, bring it to your county clerk's office or mail it. Now, if you're not sure if you've registered to vote, you can go to our Facebook page right now, Fox 16. I've posted a link. You fill out your information there, your name, your address, your email address, and it'll pop up if you've registered to vote. Again, if not, print out this application and get that in today. Both links are on our Facebook page right now. Share that post. Make sure your friends and your family have all registered to vote. Today's the last day, so you're ready for the election day on November 6th. Live in Little Rock, Isabella Moeller, back to you.
All right, thanks for that, Isabella. It's debate week at the Arkansas Educational Television Network studios, and yesterday we heard from the candidates in all 4 U.S. congressional races. Fox 16's Jesse Turner served as a panelist and has the story.
The candidates hoping to serve Central Arkansas in Congress faced off in a debate Monday. As a U.S. representative, they would not be able to vote on Supreme Court nominees, but weighed in on the process to make Judge Brett Kavanaugh a justice.
The American women witnessed a bad situation in the Kavanaugh hearings. I think Dr. Ford had a compelling case, but that case doesn't mean that Brett Kavanaugh didn't deserve a fair hearing as well.
But I think it's important for the message that we're sending to young men in this country as well. If we don't sufficiently investigate these allegations and what they might be able to get away with because they're led to believe that it's normal conduct when it absolutely is not.
On the Trump administration's tariffs,
it is having some negative residual effects on our farmers, and we should be concerned about that. And his steel and aluminum tariffs across the board, I oppose. He knows I've opposed them. I have a different approach to that because that's hurting Tokusin right here in Conway and their manufacturing.
And we can have trade agreements if we approach them in a thoughtful, deliberative, and multilateral way that provide a level playing field for American workers, for the environment, that incentivize jobs here in America, but without the devastating effects on our farmers.
The two candidates collided on the ballot measure before voters in November that would raise Arkansas's minimum wage to $11 an hour by 2021.
And there are too many people right now who work full-time, sometimes more jobs than one, and still can't afford life's basic needs, still can't afford to put food on the table, buy the medicine that they need, and buy health care.
Focus on getting training through our education system to get people more skills so that they have the ability to earn a higher wage based on their success and their productivity. We should be trying to get a maximum wage for all people.
During the debate, the candidates also gave their thoughts on immigration, Russian election interference, and the deficit. They addressed health care in their closing statements. You can watch the full debate now on our website, fox16.com, and later on AETN tonight at 8.
An advocacy group says Arkansas lacks accessible polling locations for disabled people. A new report from Disability Rights Arkansas shows half of the state's polling places have obstacles for handicapped people. This could be limited parking, entrances and exits, or anything making it difficult for disabled people to get into the location. They're asking the Secretary of State's office to take action. A Little Rock police officer involved in a car crash that left a mother and her 2 children hurt. The name of the officer has not been released. Investigators are not saying what led to the crash, but we do know it happened yesterday evening on Charles Bussey and Maple Avenue. All 4 people were taken to the hospital with minor injuries.
Little Rock's mayor is crediting the Little Rock for Life plan for a decrease in overall crime. LRPD has more officers on the street, making it easier to respond to calls faster. Cadets are now answering those calls as part of the department's telephone reporting unit. The department also believes the city's tougher stance on gun crimes is sending a strong message to criminals.
If they're caught with a gun, and especially if they've had prior history of any type of gun crimes, they will get sentenced a lot stronger.
Mayor Mark Sotola has also been pushing for more mentors and jobs for young people. He says he hopes more businesses will sign up next summer to hire students.